Ooh. Oh, okay. That was on the concrete.
So right now it's March of 2026, and this has been our experience with the current version of software and firmware that we're running on the Avata 360. It could very much change. They could fix it so that you can fly it in manual mode. They could totally take away that ability to fly it in manual mode at all. Who knows? It's just something that we're experiencing right now and thought you might be interested in hearing about. So as soon as we figured out that we could control the DJI Avata 360 with the FPV RC3, we had a lot of questions and we wanted to see if we could actually do some flips and some things like that with it in 360 mode and in single lens mode. So here's what we found out. First of all, you can switch it into manual mode. You can turn the attitude limiter off, which means you can do rolls, but it actually won't flip forward and backwards. The pitch is still limited unless you push really hard and then it just goes out of control. It's very twitchy to fly in manual mode too. It isn't smooth like an Avata 2 or some other FPV drones. It's just kind of like doesn't want to like smoothly go left and right, and it just feels like you're fighting it the whole time. Also, there is a moment when you take off in single lens mode where the screen goes black for a second or freezes. That gives you a little bit of trepidation. We found that the best thing to do is to take off in normal mode and then switch to manual mode in the air, which is not my favorite thing to do, but it seemed to work best because otherwise we were either flipping over backwards or just crashing. If you're in manual mode and you double click the little start stop button to fire up the propellers and then you give it some throttle, it just flips over backwards. It doesn't do very well taking off in manual mode. So what you have to do is take off in normal mode on this switch, get in the air, and then switch to manual mode in the air. So you could flip it over to 360 mode and fly FPV, but it just doesn't feel very natural with the horizon locked. It feels like you're fighting it all the time. It is hard to go through little gaps with it because it drifts left and right. It's not a great FPV drone in any capacity, and in manual mode, it's very, very twitchy. So the bottom line is, if you're trying to fly this thing in manual mode, you can do some rolls in the air, but otherwise it's just not a very good experience doing that. And you're in single lens mode anyway, so you're not getting any benefit of the 360 cameras. And you'll probably scratch your lenses up like we did, so we don't recommend it. Now the question is, will it fly in acro mode? We're gonna try it in normal mode first, just to see how it feels using this controller. Now this controller has the spring removed from the throttle, so that allows you to fly in manual mode more easily, but we can still do it in normal mode. The switches here take you between normal and sport. There's no manual showing up right now, but I think if you go into the goggles menu, you can actually set it to where it will have manual. But let's try it in normal mode first. So down and in or down and out, and up you go. And yeah. Now, of course, flying with this, you don't have some of the things that you have on the RC2. You don't have some of the controls, like the ability to do multiple views in different directions and stuff like that. But I do really like this controller as a way to fly the drone. It feels really good. Yeah, the wind is pushing me around a little bit. I was gonna try and do something fancy, but maybe I'll avoid it. I'll just do a little slalom course through these poles. Right over us. Very much feels like you're flying just a normal camera drone. So let's see if we can get it to go into manual mode. Okay, so now if you want to actually put this thing into manual mode, the way you do it with other drones like the Avata 2 is you come with the joystick to the right, you come down here to settings, you come down to control, you go remote controller, and you customize this switch. And this says that your custom mode is going to be, instead of sport mode, it's going to be manual mode. So I just set that, hit confirm. So now we've got manual mode on the switch. That's what the M is going to be. Now we're going to go back to gain and expo, and we are going to turn off manual mode attitude limit. So attitude is how much it will flip over. So this way you could actually flip it all the way over. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch it to manual, and you'll see the little M down in the lower left corner, which is there. So that's good. That's telling us that it's in manual mode. And down and in won't work, or down and out won't work with the sticks. You have to double tap this button and then go up. Oh, okay. Now what's weird is horizon is still locked. Is it in a weird attitude?
Yeah, it's doing all sorts of weird stuff.
Okay, I just switched it back to normal. Okay, so horizon was still locked. So very hard to tell if you were actually right side up or not. Because everything looked fine to me in the goggles. So I think our conclusion is that while you can use the FPV RC3, which is great, you really can't do manual mode. You can, but I don't recommend it because what you see is not what the drone is actually doing. But maybe if there's an update down the line where the goggles show you what's actually happening instead of a stabilized 360 view, then you could actually fly it in acro mode. But right now, don't recommend trying it because we came out to this very grassy, plush field to make sure if we crashed, we didn't damage anything, and we got pretty lucky.
Ooh. Oh, okay. That was on the concrete. Oh. That is not good. Yep, the lens is done for. Yeah.
And Chris never cusses.
Look at the damage.
Yeah. Be a great time for a lens replacement kit, but some dummy left it in Canada. Okay, we're back again. We're gonna see if we can fly in manual mode, in single lens mode, and if we can actually do flips and all that kind of thing if we're in single lens mode. So currently I am in single lens mode. I could see that in the top right, and I'm gonna control. Now I'm going to switch to manual mode, and I'm going to double tap the props, and it's gonna flip over, because it does that.
Can you try attitude limit on real quick?
All right, M mode attitude limit on, and I'm going to switch it to manual, and I'm gonna double tap.
Interesting, all right.
I think it's just in manual mode when you try to take off, it's what it does. So I'm gonna real quick turn off the attitude. Okay, confirm. Okay, now that's off. Now what I have to do is take off in normal mode, the normal way, so down and in. Take off. Wait, and now it stopped recording. I'll start recording once I take off. And I've lost it for a second. Okay, now I'm just hovering. Okay, now I'm recording again. I'm gonna go out to the middle of the field where it should be fairly safe. And I'm gonna switch to manual mode. And it makes me take the left stick down. And it says I'm in manual mode now. Oh, it is so twitchy. All right, I'm gonna go over here into this field and try to see if I can flip it.
Oh yeah, I saw it flip.
But it's interesting, I can't put my nose straight down, I don't feel like.
Oh really?
Oh, wait, yes I did. Oh geez, I have no idea what's going on right now.
Don't forget normal mode if you need help.
Thank you. Wow, okay. And now I'm in manual. It's weird, when I push the right, it's still limiting my pitch forward. Huh. It feels like I can't pitch the nose very far forward. All right, I'm gonna try a front flip. No, it won't front flip. Its pitch attitude is limited, but its roll attitude is not limited. So I can roll way over, but I can't pitch very far forward. Like, oh.
So you wouldn't be able to do a power loop then, right?
I don't think so.
Interesting.
I pushed the right stick forward, and then it reached a certain point, and then it did go. But it was almost like fighting it, and then it went. Here, why don't you try it for a minute?
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna double tap to start.
Oh, you're gonna just flip over probably.
Oh.
Go ahead and try it.
I forgot about that.
Oh, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh, wait. Are you okay?
I'm in normal mode now.
Oh, okay.
I went to normal mode.
Yeah, you have to take off in normal mode and then switch it.
So wait, did it flip?
No, you seem to recover. When did you switch to normal mode?
Like when you started freaking out.
Okay, well, try it again.
Okay, so
You're in manual now?
Yep, I'm in manual mode. I'm gonna double tap.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Double tap. All right, and take off and go forward.
Oh, kill it. Oh
no.
Oh, wow.
I was just trying to go up.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
God, okay. All right, down and in. All right, screen is frozen. All right, so now I'm gonna try to flip to manual. Okay, I see a little bit of a scratch lens in the front.
Are you in normal still?
Manual.
Oh, manual?
Yeah.
All right, so go out to the soft grass. You want to try flipping it in a roll?
Sure, yeah. Ooh, not smooth at all.
It's making a weird noise.
Yeah, that's me trying to adjust the pitch of the camera. Let me try to do a power loop. It won't let me do a power loop.
It won't pitch beyond a certain point.
And when I try to angle the gimbal to give me more of a, steeper angle, the degrees actually change, and the gimbal does change.
Well, there's no gimbal.
The virtual gimbal. Like if I want to go faster, I'll pitch it up. Gimbaling up. Jeez. Yeah, it's very twitchy, and when I do a roll, it's not smooth at all. It's not a good experience in single lens mode.
FPV manual.
Well, let me switch it back to normal for a sec. So even though obstacle avoidance is off, let's see if I fly closer to this pole. I hear it beeping.
Oh yeah.
So it just warns you that there's an obstacle, even in sport mode and even in manual mode. But this seems to fly like a normal sport mode experience that a Avata 2 would have. And let me try pitching down the virtual gimbal. That's normal. Yeah, I don't think it's quite ready for manual mode.
Even though it'll sort of do it.
Yeah.
Sort of the worst of both worlds.
What do you think will happen if I just pause right here and then go into 360 mode?
Oh, yeah, try it. Can you do it in the air?
I think I need to stop recording, so I'm going to stop recording there. All right. And then I'm going to change to 360 mode. There we go. This is flying more like a camera drone now because of the stable horizon. Let's see if my goggles freeze when I land. So let's see here, going down, and oh, the goggles didn't freeze at all. Hold on, let me try taking off in 360 mode. Okay, taking off. Okay, the goggles did not freeze.
So overall, flying in manual mode with the Avata 360 is not recommended. You can do it. It takes a little bit of work, and there's a lot of little quirks to it, as you saw. But overall, if you want to fly in manual mode with an Avata, get the Avata 2 and do it with that instead.